Hey guys, it's Cassie the Farm Wife Foodie here, and I wanted to share with you a few products that you are going to absolutely love for the month of February, you guys. It is definitely the month of love. I have to tell you that I love doing this business for the fact that I have the flexibility and I have a kitchen full of amazing products that help me cook a lot more and actually good stuff, right? And so my family is very grateful for that. But I'm also super excited because we just registered for our trip to Cancun that's happening in April. And so if you ever want to know more, let me know. But right now, first I'm going to share with you a few of the products that I do love for the month of February, okay? So Pampered Chef announced a sale for this month, and we have a couple things here that are on sale. So we have our blender. Our blender is usually $349. It's on sale for $279. You guys may be thinking, oh my goodness, like why do I need a blender? Okay, so this blender is not your typical blender. The blender I got from our wedding actually is in someone else's hands because we delivered that to Goodwill as soon as we got this, and I think I only used that blender maybe once in 10 years. So anyway, this one cooks. It cooks and cleans itself. So a couple things that we do in here are peanut butter. We make homemade peanut butter. All we do is we get a thing of peanuts. So these are dry roasted, honey roasted. You can get any kind, but you just put this in. It takes 3 cups, which is exactly this canister, and you hit grind, and what you'll do is it'll start climbing the walls for a little bit, and then you'll use our little I don't know what you call it. I call it a plunger, but it's not a plunger, that I use to push it down, and then it just continues, and magic, you have peanut butter. You only add peanuts, you guys. And I will tell you, my kids won't eat store-bought peanut butter anymore. So that is amazing because you can make peanut butter in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you guys. And the best part after that is that the blender will clean itself because, you know, it can be really hard to get things clean with blades. And so this thing, all you do is you put 3 cups of water and seriously like 3 drops of your dish soap. Do not put more than that, otherwise you're gonna be like, have you ever seen those shows where a kid accidentally puts like the dish soap in the dishwasher? Yeah, you'll be all have suds everywhere, okay? So don't do that, only 3, and that is all you seriously need. But this, like I said, it also cooks. So I make a lot of soups in here. One of my favorites is the tomato basil. You put all of it in there, you hit soup, and you walk away. And then there's also the heated puree. Where the heck was this thing when I had kids and was making baby food? I'm not sure, but this would be a super quick and easy thing for you to make your own baby food. They also have smoothie, obviously. You can make smoothies, you could do margaritas, you could make an ice cream, you can do alternative milks. So like you could make almond milk and things like that. There's also the jam. We have a raspberry bush, so we use that a lot because we make lots of homemade jams, and the best part is that you push the button and walk away. That is seriously my favorite part. And then sauce. So we make pasta sauce that is kind of like your regular like marinara sauce, but we use carrots in there. My kids don't know the difference and actually like it better. So there is a few things about the blender. Let me know if you have questions about it, but I will post some other videos of it in use. But I do have to say this is honestly one of my favorite things now. And with that, I would get, this is our large scraper that goes with it. So you can kind of see it has a little bit of a curve, and so it gets right in between the blades. So you can get like all that peanut butter out, whatever you need, and it's extra long to reach down in there. So, boop. All right, and then another thing that is on sale right now is our manual food processor. This is well loved in my house. We used this a ton when my kids were toddlers because I just put stuff in there and they would chop it up for me, and this would be what they could easily eat as finger food. But some of our other uses is just chopping up onions, so you don't have to cry. It's all in the container. You can do salsa. I mean, anything that you're gonna chop, graham crackers to make like crumbs for like a crust, different things like that. You can make smoothies in here as well. And I guess my favorite part of it is that it's not an electric, so you can take this with you camping. We used to take it sometimes to restaurants when the kids were really little so that we could grind up their food. So that sounds funny, but even when they were like baby babies, like we'd get our steamed vegetables and use this and make it into a puree. So this is on sale for $55. It also comes with a lid, because what happens is when you're done, you can easily take the blades out and put a lid on and just put that right in your fridge. Guacamole, I love making guacamole in this, almost forgot that one. So there's that. And just a couple little things I wanted to share. This is our coarse cheese grater. This is one of my most used products. We have 2 of these because we use it so much. First of all, you want to shred your own cheese because it's cheaper. You also don't have a paper byproduct that is found in your shredded cheese that you buy from the store. It helps so the things don't cake and stick together. But when you shred your own cheese, you won't have that, which means it makes it so much easier to melt. If you put it on a pizza, it'll just look like a pool of cheese instead of you seeing all the little strands. And so it's basically healthier, cheaper, and it's pretty easy to do. So this, you can close it so it's easy to store in your drawer or wherever, and you can make it flat to put it over a bowl, or your typical this way. You could use it for other uses, like you could do hash browns with potatoes, you can make cauliflower rice, different things like that. But we use this a lot for cheese, and you don't realize how much cheese you eat. Plus you can freeze it after you shred it if you shred in bulk or anything like that. But this is a must-have, you guys. Okay, just a couple little things I want. These tongs, these are the small chef's tongs. And the best part is that it has a little mechanism here, and so it will stay closed in your drawer. But to open it, to unlock it, you squeeze it together, and you can see that it went down. And then to close it, you can just squeeze it back together and turn it around. And this is like the perfect size. I love these when I used it last night when I was making some steak, or I'm making chicken, or I have vegetables, whatever. It's a really great size, and it's one of my most used things. I think I have 3 of these. Is it bad? I have a lot of extras. Okay. This one we've been using a lot because we have been making potato wedges and even been using this for onions and tomatoes. But this is our veggie wedger, you guys. I like to call this the veggie wedgie. And so you can kind of see it has these, it guides you right where it would go. And so you can do lots of different things, but sometimes it's just nice to save the time to wedge it quick, and then if you have to cut it up even finer, you can do so. And the other thing that I like is that these little triangle pieces are the perfect size for putting it into the manual food processor. I know that some people use these for oranges because it has the wedges. I know people ask about apples. You could do it for an apple, but I would suggest our apple wedger for the fact that it has a circle for the core where this does not. And so I'd be curious, what would you use this for? And then the last thing, because hosts get these at 60% off this month, are stoneware. So our stoneware has changed. It is now like a stoneware fusion. And how you know that is by seeing this different pattern in the back, on the bottom of them. And so what that means is that these ones can go in the dishwasher if you wish and use soap. I will say I haven't really put mine too much in the dishwasher just because, first of all, my mom used to yell at me if I used soap on it, and that's like ingrained in my head. And also we have so much dishes that these are pretty easy to clean up that I just put them in the sink and I clean them out instead of putting them in the dishwasher. But I know a lot of people that use the dishwasher for them. These go up to a higher heat than what our regular stones did, and it can even go under the broiler and can be preheated. And so these, it's just a little bit more durable than our old stoneware, and I love that these have handles and things like that. So this is our toaster oven pan, or the small bar pan. I think it's funny, it's not really called a toaster oven pan anymore, but it used to be, and now I use it in my air fryer. So sometimes you'll hear me call this the air fryer pan, but this is the smallest one that you can get from the bar pans. But I want to share that, like I said, I love like all of our products, and I am very honest about our products, and if there's anything that I don't like or that I would use to suggest, tell as a suggestion for something that you're already cooking in your kitchen. And so please don't ever hesitate to ask me questions. I would love to help you. And if you are thinking, oh my gosh, my wish list is getting too big, let's book your party and help you earn even more for your kitchen at a discount. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I hope you have a great February and that the love surrounds you. All right, thanks guys.